If I have a man wearing Tobacolor next to me, yeah, let's just leave it at that. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obsy. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Today we're going to be talking about 5 fragrances for life, but it's not going to be your typical 5 fragrances for life. First of all, I'm going to be showing you guys from the male and female perspective, so I'm going to be doing a his and hers version. These 5 perfumes or these 5 fragrances for life basically have like different occasions and different functions, if that makes sense. So if you're looking to build your collection and you don't really know where to start from or what kind of fragrances to get into, I mean, this is just my take. It doesn't have to be this exact fragrances in question. Anyways, if this is the kind of video that you're interested in, then make sure you keep on watching. So the very first type of fragrance that you want to have is a fragrance that you wear to work. So I have 2 fragrances to show you guys. I'm going to start with the one for the women. Even though these fragrances are pretty much unisex, a man can wear it, a woman can wear it. The one I'm going to recommend in this category is Khamrah by Lattafa. Now this is a very nice, warm and spicy fragrance with a little bit of sweetness in there. There are dates, there's cinnamon, I'm not sure there's tobacco, but it just has a very nice moderate projection, very long lasting. I'm so gutted that I got on the bandwagon very late. I mean, a lot of people used to promote this fragrance as a dupe for Angel Share. I can confidently tell you guys that this smells nothing like Angel Share. Absolutely nothing like Angel Share. Yes, the bottle looks quite similar to Angel Share. They don't smell the same way, but this is a very nice, warm, spicy fragrance. Very cozy, sweet, dates, cinnamon, vanilla. This is so gorgeous. This is a very huge compliment magnet, and I think it's perfect for like work because yes, there's going to be that sillage as well, but it's not intoxicating. Yes, there's sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. It's a very nice, you know, thing to smell. It is a crowd pleaser in my opinion. I believe it's a crowd pleaser. I think this will smell very nice on a man and a woman, but this is my recommendation for the women, and I think it's just perfect for a work, you know, everyday work wear scent. I think this is just ideal. I wear this to work every day and it doesn't fill me. I don't need to always reapply or retouch. I just like that it leaves scent trails that are not intoxicating but just makes the place smell a little bit nice. It's like having a diffuser that smells like maybe vanilla or something very mild. Yeah, I highly recommend this one as an everyday work scent for the women. Now over to the men. Now for the men, I'm recommending Naxos from Xerjoff. Now this is a bit pricey. This is so gorgeous. This is very fresh, aromatic, has a little bit of greenness in there in my opinion. It's a honey and tobacco fragrance with a lot of citruses in there as well. This is so stunning. This smells amazing on guys. This is the perfect workwear scent for a guy that has a 9 to 5, a guy that is into any kind of business. I will take you more serious. Very fresh, very accommodating as well, and this is also a huge compliment magnet. This has moderate projection. This has a huge sillage as well. It's not overpowering. This is not a beast mode scent. This is just very simple, elegant, fresh, but then it has this complex twist in there with the honey and tobacco. I think this is a perfect workwear scent for a man. I believe every man should have something like this. If you don't want to have Xerjoff, at least have something that is very similar to this. I think this is a staple. You need to have a fragrance that you wear to work every day. Okay, so let's move over to the everyday fragrance. Now the everyday fragrance, this is not for work. This is just, you know, you want to run errands, you have other things to do with your time. This is just something that you wear when you're not going to work, when you're relaxing, when you're just chilling. I don't know, that's just my take. So I think everybody should have an everyday scent. You guys, I cannot believe that I have been filming, talking to myself, not knowing that this thing wasn't recording. Anyways, I don't know where I stopped, to be honest, but I'm just going to continue. So I think the last category was for the everyday scent, and I think I recommended Bois Imperial as my everyday fragrance for the guys because I feel that this is perfect for a laid back. It's very present, it's very strong. This has a very fresh and airy vibe, very metallic. I get a little bit of saltiness in there as well. I think this is very stunning on a guy. I can imagine a guy just wearing a white shirt with a blue denim or black denim. I just feel like this is the perfect fragrance to go with that particular look or aesthetic. This is very, very strong. A little goes a very long way. You don't need to overspray and, like, you know, choke yourself literally. And this is very long lasting. This can easily last you 24 hours, and I'm telling you, even longer on clothes, to be honest. I highly recommend this for the men. And for the women, the La Capital from Xerjoff, because I feel like this is very sophisticated. This is a very nice signature scent. It has caramel, it has strawberry, I believe there's peach in here as well, so it has a lot of fruits in here. It has strawberry, I believe there's also rose, but it also has caramel, which makes it very sweet. And leather is hardly detectable. If you don't pay attention to the fragrance, you can hardly tell that there's leather in here. This makes it even more complex, but then very wearable, very sweet, very alluring, very sexy. It's not a loud fragrance, you know, skin scent. This is not beast mode, minimal projection, but this has a very huge sillage and central, and I highly recommend this for my ladies because I mean it's quite pricey, but I think this is a perfect signature scent, to be honest. Moving on to the date night category. Now, it doesn't have to be in the night time. If you're trying to go on a date with that significant other, maybe a first date or a second date, or if you already have a partner and you want to just spend or have quality time with your partner, there are some nice fragrances that would actually like evoke some sensations and some emotions, in my opinion. Use your fragrances to mark memories. So for the ladies, I'm going to be going with Initio's Narcotic Delight because I think this is an aphrodisiac. If I do say so myself, I think this is so sexy, this is so stunning. This has cherry, it has tobacco, it also has vanilla in the base note. I think there's cognac in here. This is very long lasting. I'm telling you, this is a head turner. This is so good, and I don't think your partner will get enough of you if you're wearing this one. If you're going on a first date, I think this would definitely leave a very good impression on whoever you're going on a date with. I'm sorry if it's going to be a bad date, but I hope and I pray it's never going to be a bad date for you. This is a stunning fragrance for a special intimate occasion like that. I feel that this is such a feel-good scent. I think this is something that your partner will want to smell over and over again. And the dry down, you get that cherry note, but the cherry note is not as strong as it was like when you first sprayed. Mixed with the vanilla and the tobacco, I think it just takes you to cloud 9. And yeah, this is really stunning. I highly recommend this one. And for my men, I'm going to be recommending Tobacolor from Christian Dior, just because I love my men to smell a little bit sweet. I just think that it makes them look a bit sexy or feel sexy, in my opinion. And this is Tobacolor. Now, Tobacolor has notes of tobacco, of course, a lot of tobacco. There's tobacco and tobacco leaf in here. There's also honey in here. There's some citruses that bring some level of freshness to this fragrance. You guys, this fragrance is intoxicating, it is strong, it is beautiful, it is sexy. The very first time I sprayed this fragrance, or I tried this fragrance in the store when I was trying to like buy a fragrance from this line, I was blown away because there's so many other fragrances there, but I just could not get my mind off Tobacolor. I feel like Tobacolor was like the best smelling fragrance. If I have a man wearing Tobacolor next to me, yeah, let's just leave it at that. This is such a sexy, stunning fragrance, very long lasting, huge projection, huge sillage, nice central. Oh my god, this is amazing. The woman smelling like this and the man smelling like this together, I feel like this is just a match made in heaven. Like, I feel like both of you have taste. I think if you guys come out smelling like this, you both have taste, and I think you're a perfect match for each other. Thank me later. Okay, so let's move over to like a night out scent. So this category is a night out scent. So if you have like an event in the night, maybe partying, maybe some, you know, brand event or company event at night time, you need a fragrance that is going to do the talking. You need a fragrance that is going to stand out, a beast mode scent. You need a scent that is going to stand the test of time. For the ladies, I'm going to be recommending Crush on Me. Yes, I know it can be a little bit too strong because it has that very dominant patchouli and caramel notes, but for me it is the right amount of sweetness and strength and earthiness and everything in one. It's so stunning, it's very beautiful. This is a huge compliment magnet. There's no time that I've worn this fragrance that people do not ask me. A little goes a very long way. You don't need to overspray this one. Like, this is such a stunning scent. This can also serve as a backbone for other fragrances in your collection because this has a very strong foundation. So you can layer this with something sweet, just because I feel like they might complement each other. The reason I'm recommending this one for the women is because it has that caramel notes that kind of brings a sweetness to this fragrance, and I think that it is well balanced, it is well done. This has a very huge longevity, a very good performance on this one, and I highly recommend. Now for the men, I'm going to be recommending Promise from Frederic Malle. Now this one I don't think is for everyone. I mean, if you're not into fragrances, you might not really like this one. This is a very nice, stunning, spicy rose fragrance with cloves, with Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose in here. So stunning, so stunning. Also has cypriol oil in here, which might be a little bit of a turn off to some people. people, but I think this is so stunning. For me, it's a dry down. Anytime I smell this, I'm just like, oh my god. And a guy wearing this for a night out, I will talk to you all night. I'm so sorry, I will speak to you all night, because what? Now don't get me wrong, these two fragrances are actually unisex fragrances, so you guys can literally mix and match. But I just think that because of the caramel notes in this one, it would actually perform better, or it actually smell nice on a woman. And this one, it has a little bit of earthiness in there. It's a little bit animalic. It smells a little bit dirty, animalic, earthy. I think the men would rather go for this. I think these are the two fragrances I would recommend for a night out. This is the last and final category, and this is a versatile category where you have fragrances that can literally complement other fragrances in your collection, or these are fragrances that can also stand on their own, so you can wear them by themselves, or you can use them to layer other fragrances in your collection. For the men, I'm going to be recommending Grand Soir from MFK. I just love the MFK DNA because I just feel like there's just that softness that comes with the MFK DNA. Grand Soir is a very nice amber and vanilla fragrance. This also has benzoin in here. It's sweet, it's very long lasting, minimal projection, but great huge sillage. Like, this is a very sexy fragrance. I believe that everybody should have Grand Soir in their collection. I remember when I wore this in 2020, or when I got it for the very first time, everyone was raving about Baccarat Rouge 540. Everybody wanted to buy or own that particular perfume, but no one was really talking about Grand Soir. And I remember I bought it in the travel size, like I think the 3-in-1 travel size. A sexy fragrance that I just didn't understand why people were not talking about it. I have always loved and stood for Grand Soir. Grand Soir has always been my baby for the longest of time. It's such a stunning fragrance. You can wear this fragrance on its own. You can use it to layer other fragrances in your collection. I can see myself mixing this with Naxos, mixing this with Promise. I can also mix this with Tobacolor. I just think it will play very well with the different fragrances that I own, and I can also wear it on its own. It is a very, very versatile fragrance, and I believe everybody, both male and female, should have Grand Soir in their collection. Now for the women, I'm recommending Nishane Ani, because I just believe that everybody needs to have a vanilla fragrance in their collection. Now Ani is a very nice, fresh, green, a little bit spicy vanilla. Oh, I love this fragrance. This is so long lasting. I think that's one reason why I love this fragrance, is how long lasting it is, the projection of this fragrance, the sillage of this fragrance. It is so stunning. Now people might not really be a participant of this fragrance, or they might not really like it because of the greenness, but for me, I just feel like it's a unique vanilla fragrance. It has character, it has personality, and this can definitely be mixed with other fragrances in my collection for sure. And I can also wear this on its own. You can see how much I have used. I really love this fragrance. I think because I'm going to go to work in a few hours, my scent of the day is definitely going to be Khamrah and Ani. I think that combo will be amazing. I feel like the sweetness in both of them will complement each other. I'm just going to ask you guys, what are you wearing today? You that you're watching this video right now, what is your scent of the day? You know, just let me know. Just type in the comment section right now. First of all, you have to subscribe first, and then type in your scent of the day. What are you wearing currently? Back to Ani. So I highly recommend Ani for the ladies, and I feel like this is a very versatile fragrance, and this Ani is also a unisex scent, so men and women can definitely pull this off. And that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think about my take on my recommendations on these categories of fragrances? And if you have your own opinion, or if you have your own recommendations, feel free to leave it in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please do not leave without hitting the subscribe button. Of course, like this video and share it to your friends and your loved ones. Follow me on Instagram. My name is Obsy_P, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.